Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, take flights in the Airbus A320neo in British Airways colours on the flights from here in London Gatwick to Bilbao. So we've got about an hour and 50 odd minutes of flight time today. Well, actually, probably a bit shorter than that. Yeah, not a super long flight today, and hopefully get some jumps in the flight as well through the air traffic control. So, taking a look at the Origami Studios Gatwick scenery today. Massive thank you to Delta who've got Origami to give me a copy of this a little while ago, admittedly. Has been a bit of a delay, but we are going to finally have a look at it, see how it compares to the freeware, of course, and hopefully it should be a pretty good look indeed. But first things first, jump in the cockpit, set the aircraft up, and prepare it for our flight for today. So, first things first, batteries comes on, solar power available, set 3 ADAs to nav, on the emergency lights, the crew oxygen, local lights on, strobes automatic, fuel pump stay off. Go down to the tablets, turn on the system. We'll pull the flight info off of SimBrief. Hopefully. There we go. And we'll jump down to the flight plan. Now I've got some magic numbers, cool. We'll jump into the FMGC. We're going to clear the messages, go to the initialization, and plug in the departure of Echo Golf Kilo Kilo to Lima India Bravo Bravo. Sorry, Lima Echo Bravo Bravo. Thank you Lee for becoming a sponsor. Thank you very much appreciated. Welcome to what's your name appears. First class. Welcome Nan. Thank you very much. You are a superstar. Welcome to first class, dude. Board your aircraft, make a left, and you're seating right up front today. Thank you very much appreciated. Welcome to first. Right, we'll pull that flight plan info now. Flight number today is BA8047. And we will plug in our Cosnex and cruising altitude, which based on our tablet is going to be a Cosnex of 24 with cruising altitude initially of 370. So plug those in, and that's our initialization complete. Jump to the next page. We'll do the 0 weights and block fuel in a second. What we're going to do is head over to the MCD menu, go to the ATSU, go to the AOC menu, and well, first and first we need to need the fuel on the tablet. So fuel on board today is going to be 6675 kilos. So jump to the tablet, 6675. It'll take about 4 minutes to fill the airplane up, so I'll do that. First we'll request weather, so I'll send a weather report into the FMS. Then over to the weight and balance. Pull the weight off of SimBrief and load to the aircraft. Next page. Pull the passenger loading from SimBrief as well as our payload and load that onto the aircraft. Back to initialization. Over to the next page. Pull our 0 fuel weight and block fuel. 6.67 was it? Yes. On to the block fuel section. Thank you, Tommy. It's my workshop, this. Nothing too fancy. How much X-Plane 11? It's about, if I recall, it's about $50, $60, David? $60 for X-Plane 11. Although, keep it waiting a little longer. X-Plane 12, and you're around the corner, not that far away now. Right, so we'll start boarding passengers now, and very shortly, we'll think about contacting the control tower, get ourselves our clearance to Bilbao. So, Gatwick to Bilbao, 8047, 37,000 cruise, flight time, now 35, takeoff in approximately, I want to say 15 minutes, we'll go for 24 minutes. Flying A320neo with 175. According to the load sheet, 169 passengers aboard today, 169. It's not a massively full aircraft today. We've got a few empty seats on board. There is Wi-Fi, there's no entertainment. We have got boarding music for British Airways. Sorry, no we don't. We've only got safety briefing for British Airways. It's the All-Star one. Get snacks. We get a meal service for first class passengers. And with that, let's get... No. We get a meal service. Well, it's a meal service. It's a snack service. You don't get a meal on these short flights. That's how it kind of works. So you get a complimentary snack and bottle of water first class, Euro Traveller, and I can't remember the first class name of it, but essentially you get premium drinks in the business class bit of the airplane, while passengers get a bottle of water. In fact, I've got the little British Airways sachet thing here from last flight, I haven't actually drunk it yet. Interesting little container. Right, passenger boarding, jump to the FMS, let's look at our routing. So, we're going to start with... Thank you, Ryan, I'm glad you joined the bid. Don't know, some people say I should keep it, some people say I should get rid of it, I don't know. Flight time, 1 hour 35 today, Tommy, 1 hour 35. Bus driver, how you doing, man? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chats. Hasn't been a while, dude, to be fair, hasn't been a while since I properly streams previously, so hoping to get back to the pace of things. Right, first waypoint's Invert. From Invert, we then fly the November 63 to Sam. Then it's the Mike 1905 to Marek. Following the November 621 to Lelna. Thank you very much to Amjad there for the £5. Thank you very much. So you're currently so slow on the PC, just on the phone. Trying your best to join, but your PC side wants to updates. Ah, yes, those dreaded Windows updates. I know actually one of my mates who also wants to join in today as well had the same thing. Tried turning the PC on. First thing they get up is the Windows updates. ATC coverage, we've got full coverage at Gatwick, so we've got everything from delivery to ground to tower approach centre. So we've got full Gatwick and London. We get a lot of France, right down to most of Spain, including Bilbao Tower, who've been online for probably 2 hours now, so probably going to discuss shortly anyway. But in terms of coverage, we've got virtually the entire flight, apart from that one little bit of the English Channel, which we need to switch to Unicom for. But as it stands, we are looking good for ATC today. We are looking very good indeed for coverage. Who said IVAO was dead? Right, Lelna to Basic via the Uniform November 621. Basic. Then it's the Uniform November 90 to Novan. Insert that, scroll over to Novan, we'll continue on with Uniform November 864 to Pepet. Once it loads, there we go. Then it's Uniform Papa 152, up 152 to Nenem. And finally, the Uniform November 867 to MAPAX. Insert that. Insert that. Good to go. Thank you very much to Angela for another £2. Thank you very much. Gonna join, be like 30 behind. To be fair, dude, we've got about 30 minutes to set up for the aircraft. There is a good chance you will catch up with us if you are joining a little bit late. I'm sure you won't be too bad behind. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep on a bit longer, I guess. Bear in mind, we've still got about 20 minutes to departure. In worst case scenario, if we don't get a more direct route, and you do, then yeah, there is plenty of opportunity, dude. Don't you worry. Increase the integrated lighting. No need for flood lighting, just the integrity will do for today. Same for the overheads. Got fuel on board now. We'll turn on the fuel pumps, start the APU, seatbelts, no smoking of course, come on. Also, escort the passengers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this British Airways flight 8047 from London Gatwick to Bilbao. Flight time today is around 1 hour and 95 minutes, just about to the aircraft, preparing the aircraft for flights, and she'll be airborne hopefully in the next 20 minutes or so. We thank you for joining British Airways. We hope you have a enjoyable flight with us today, and any questions, feel free to speak to the camera crew on board. Thank you very much.
please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put
And
away,
that packs
please
do
clear
its
the
thing. There we
aisle
go.
with the
Public
sound
address
music
general.
to allow other passengers to find their seats as well.
Let's
If you are
listen to
seated in
the
an emergency exit
aids
row,
information,
please
and
exit
then
using
we'll
the
contact
code
the
indicated card in the seat back in
Gatwick
front of you.
delivery.
Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required.
Right,
If you are not
so
able or prefer
let's
not
listen
perform
to
these actions, please let a
Aids'
flight attendant know
voice
so you can do these things.
and present
Time
weather
to
sheet
get
at the
out
same
any
time.
last-minute text messages if you need
Winds
to, but we ask
variable
that
at
once
2
you
knots.
put away any
Visibility
laptop or
9
tablet.
kilometers.
Thank you and welcome aboard.
Altimeter 1019. Dew point 11 degrees Celsius. Temperature 12 degrees Celsius.
Still on? I think we're still on. Sorry, yes, that's information echo we've got today. So we're carrying the aircraft set up. We have a drop out on the I don't know, Wi-Fi just dropped for a moment. So yeah, information echo. Let's tune to delivery frequency now. Let me just also reset my IVAO connection. May need to put a new link on for that, which is slightly annoying. Oh well, I'll do that as well. Right, so Gatwick delivery on 121995. Sorry, 955. 121955. Looking good. Stand 51 right. Hello there, Gatwick delivery. This is Speedbird 8047 at stand 51 right. Information echo requesting IFR copy to Bilbao.
Speedbird 8047 clear to destination. Northma 1 X-ray departure. Runway 26 left. Squawk 7356.
Confirm my departure. Inver 1 X-ray. Speedbird 8047 is cleared to destination Bilbao via the Inver 1 X-ray departure. Runway 26 left, squawking at 7356.
Speedbird 8047, squawk is 7356.
Squawk 7356 for Speedbird 8047, thank you very much. 26 left.
Speedbird 8047, incorrect, 7256. Number 2.
2, sorry. 7256 for Speedbird 8047, sorry about that, thank you very much.
Oh no, it's just my accent. Contact ground 121, this one is 05, alright?
Contact ground 11805 for Speedbird 8047, thank you very much.
You're ready to go when you
Whoops, right, we're going to departure, which is the
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard
1
flight
X-ray.
47 with service to Spain. Our flight time will be roughly 1
Insert
hour
that,
and
check for any
35 minutes.
discontinuities.
Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight as possible.
Yeah, so if we go then number 2 Sam, so select, no, we'll do that, so clear Vogart, clear Inver. Because we've had to change a runway, essentially we just switched out as star, so that's fine. Number to Sam, and that carries on our departure out. Thank you very much. Flight plans finalised. We'll now go over to the performance page. Pop open the calculator, and let's plug in our takeoff performance. We've got a passenger on board now. They are ready to depart. Type A320, runway length. Just quickly switch over to Gatwick. Ground 121-805. 7256, make sure it's that as well. 7256. Right, so back to the calculations. Runway length is going to be, forget that on the charts. 3316. 3316 will be that one. Airport elevation less than 1,000 feet. Wind components, headwind of 2 knots. Oops, not that, sorry. Atmospheric temperature currently at 12 degrees centigrade, 12 degrees centigrade. QNH 1019. Takeoff weight is going to be 68418 kilos with flaps 1, no anti-icing and a dry runway. Flex 54, 146, 147 and 148. V1, rotate and 2. So I'll plug that all in now. 146, 147, 148. Plug in our flaps 1 and our flex temp of 54, sorry, 54. Transition altitude, if I go to the Gatwick chart, so if I need to pull my charts into another graph anyway. Just do that as well, so flights, new flights from SimBrief, import from Gatwick, charts, go to the SID charts showing our number departure. Transition altitude is going to be I'm going blind. It's 4,000 feet. Transition altitude 4,000 feet. Right, that is our aircraft set up and ready to go. We are going to contact the initial AP is running, so AP is running, AP beat starts. Give a few seconds to power through systems and we'll turn off the external power. Now looking around Gatwick, it's not looking too busy tonight. There's a few aircraft dotted around. There's a bit of showers just to our left hand side as well. Look at the IVAO whereby there's a few aircraft on the ground, but for the most part it is now starting to quieten up a little bit for the evening. So we'll contact the ground and we'll get ourselves ready for departure shortly. Delivery. So delivery is a frequency alive that basically exists to give your clearance to your destination airport. It's clearance only basically. You get your clearance, they move to ground your taxi to runway, move to tower, tower gives you takeoff clearance, then to departure or arrival control for your initial routing, then you move on to centre, which is your air-to-air communications. Right. Entry will be 4,000. Set altitude 4,000. Set altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet.
Thank you. Right, so done that. Right. Hello there, Gatwick ground. This is Speedbird A320neo, stand 51 right. Ready for push and starts.
Speedbird A347 Gatwick ground, good evening. Push and start approved, face west, QNH 1019.
Push start approved facing west for Speedbird A347 and QNH is 1019. Right, let's do this, shall we? So call the pushback tug now. We'll activate the beacon lights, let ground crews are ready for engine starts. Let's get going, shall we? Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
No worries, push start approved, face east, QNH 1019, just caution of the company to your right.
Toggle now move into position.
Push start approved, face east, QNH 1019, we will, don't worry, Speedbird 1265.
There's a little EasyJet behind us as well.
Have a ground, Speedbird 912, requesting taxi 26 left, please.
Form calculator, download the Appin Russia website. Then out my tutorial. Ground from flight deck.
Good evening. All departure check are completed. Every doors and all hatches are closed. The ground equipment is removed and the bypass pin is inserted. Please release brakes.
Brakes released.
And off we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
You are cleared to start the engines now.
turn facing west.
Sure, I will turn by 90 degrees and bring you on a western course.
We're now going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways aircraft. The captain...
Air France 7760, good evening. Requesting CFR from AJKK London Gatwick
Stop.
from
Pushback.
LSRN.
Tell when the parking brakes are set.
Brakes set.
Perfect. Have a nice flight.
Right.
Station calling London Gatwick ground.
So we finished our pushback now. It's only the aircraft engine startup. I have explained 11 Jet 2 pilot Henry. I've got to explain. I just myself flights on my main. This is the Origami Studios Gatwick scenery. This is Origami Studios. Like I say, points calculator. I got that off of the AVSim Rush website. If you go to my my A320nX departure tutorial, you can get the download link on that. Yeah, that's about it really. We're at Gatwick now. We've pushed back. We're waiting for engine 1 to stabilise now. As soon as we've done that, we will then be able to taxi down to the runway. Go to the flight control screen there. Get the co-pilot to our controls for us. Test controls. So co-pilot now do all of our flight surfaces. I'll make sure that our transponder is set to traffic and response. Predictive windshield automatic. Lock the cockpit door.
Okay.
Controls good. Flaps position 1.
Flaps.
Flaps. Engines 1 and 2 are stable. Yeah, engine 1's available. Turn off the ignition and turn off the APU. I'm sure that's hot to put us into an easterly position. Gonna have to wait for them to move out of the way now for us. Just give a few seconds. Thank you, Amjad, for £5 again. Staircase White, Microsoft has a small update as well. Ouch. What update you got then? So I've had an update for a couple of weeks now. Sim Update 6 has been announced, so we're going to get Sim Update 6 very soon. But in terms of main Sim updates, we've not had anything recently for Microsoft Flight. Although I could be wrong. Something may have come out between.
Super 912, contact Gatwick Tower 134.230, goodbye.
Welcome, David, how you doing? Welcome again. I saw you message the last couple of times you copied and pasted it. Simi Kane, how you doing? Welcome back. How you doing, man? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat. Hope you're keeping well. I might just mute David now actually, because he's done this in the previous streams before where he just spams, copies, pastes and deletes it every time. It's very annoying. I'm alright, Eric, I'm alright. So far so good. Here to stream tonight. Nice little sunset over Gatwick Airport. I'm sure they said push back to the east for you, Aviator, not to the west. Right. So just waiting now for traffic controls to move. Got initial climb set. Got our everything set from my end. It's just now waiting for taxi clearance. We'll let them move first, and then we'll announce our taxi intentions. I've just told you where to get the performance calculator from. Just told you. Thank you, JD Monkey. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you're excited for tonight's flights. The cabin voices are PACX Mega Core compilation. It's an add-on called the TFDi design PACX. It's basically a cabin crew and passenger mod for flight sim. Got 169 people on board, a mix of English and Spanish people based on names on board. Not the most full cabin in the world, but we've got a fairly full aircraft today. There's a few seats dotted around the aircraft that are free for people to sit on.
So 136 road, no worries at all. Taxi Alpha 2 is only 2 to the left via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Get my ground charts ready for Gatwick. Taxi holding point Alpha 2 via Papa Alpha Sierra, so we're waiting to the left, 1265, sorry about that.
No, it's still.
Right, so they've got their taxi intentions, we'll now request ours. Speedbird 8047 is ready to taxi.
Sure, 8047, follow the company A320neo in front of you, Papa Alpha Sierra holding Alpha 2.
Follow the company traffic in front of us, down Papa Alpha Sierra holding Alpha 2 for Speedbird 8047, thank you very much. Taxi lights on.
Taxi lights on.
Parking brake released. And as soon as they get moving, we'll then taxi up to the runway. So down Papa on to Alpha Sierra, Alpha 2 holding. So not a bad taxi for us. Shown on screen, essentially we are at stand, just past stand 501, taxi down Lima onto Papa, Papa down onto Alpha Sierra, so it's kind of that curve down here, Alpha Sierra, hold 2, down the part, ball push onto the runway. Nice and simple. Increase the throttle. Let's get going. Yes, I'm live on YouTube, David. I'm literally live right now. That's the whole point of watching a live stream. Welcome to FlyByWire again. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chats. I'm not too bad myself, Gabriel. Just try not to knock over your orange juice. How you doing, man? It's been a while. Hope you've been well. PACX, JD Monkey. Links in the names in the description for all my mods using this stream. All mods in the description. Welcome, Edita from India. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chats. Yes, I finally got Navigraph Flight Sim. I finally got my hands on Navigraph. Dropped, again, Chartfox isn't a bad tool by any means, but there's just a few too many airports that I fly to with no chart data, which made Navigraph viable. Plus, A320nX has it all integrated into the aircraft now, apart from this isn't working properly. Apart from that, though, yeah, there's just enough integration in Flight Sim now to make it worth the purchase, so I have finally bought Navigraph yearly subscription, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. Plus, the Navigraph, the navigation updates for explained, to get all your waypoints and all that. It's a handy odd tool, it is a handy odd tool. I'm not going to ask that question again, Vera. I've answered you twice where to get the performance calculator tool from. I'm just going to mute you next time you ask. Kansas Carlo, how are you doing, man? Has been a couple of months, yes, has been a couple of months, dude. I am doing well. Hope you're also keeping well yourself. No plans for Budapest yet, Baxar, but it's not an airport I will never fly to. I did a couple of Budapest flights a couple of months ago with Wizz Air. So never say never, but at the moment there's nothing planned in concrete with Budapest. Welcome, Apostolis, welcome, Alfie, how you doing? Welcome, Vision Gamer.
124.230, goodbye.
124.130 for Gatwick Tower, Speedbird 8047. Thank you very much, take care, good night. Right, switch over to Gatwick Tower.
Gatwick Tower, 124.230.
I'm just going to taxi onto Alpha 2.
Then I'm on to Holly going up to ready for takeoff whenever you are after that anything.
912, roger.
Just check. Are they going down now for November? Yes, they are. They're going down now for November. They'll play on to Alpha Sierra, which is the next taxiway along. Yeah, got some very good coverage at ATC for Gatwick today, Adam.
You on frequency?
Not me.
1365, hello, hold Alpha 3.
Alpha 3 for Speedbird 1365.
Right, so I'm going to make a left, hold Alpha 2, and then that's what we're holding Alpha 2. Really, Charlie?
All stations, Gatwick broadcast, emergency in progress, expect delays of 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. We can hold 2 minutes. Well, our passengers can't. We're already a minute behind schedule. But, okay, hold 2 minutes due to an emergency inbound. I will check out the Vegas scenery, Captain Carlo. Absolutely. It does look rather good intact. The scenery at the Faroe Islands is rather fantastic anyway, so we'll definitely do a flight in there at some point. Also pick up the scenery as well. Right. Hello there, Gatwick Tower. This is Speedbird 8047 holding Alpha 2.
Speedbird 8047, hello, hold Alpha 2.
Hold Alpha 2, Speedbird 8047. Right, we'll get our pre-takeoff checks all sorted while we're sitting on the ground. Cabin check, take config test, and as soon as we're given the clearance off the runway, we'll move ourselves into position. Pre-takeoff checks complete, and now we wait. When you buy Microsoft Flight Sim, yes, David, you need a Microsoft account for Flight Sim. I'm doing alright, Sarah, thank you very much. I'm doing alright, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chat. Yes, Tejas, you can track this flight on the internet. The links to do so, and you should update it on chats. Let's grab a new link for you here. If you wish to track this flight, feel free to do so via the pinned link now. Welcome, DJ Curry Synth, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chat. How you doing, dude? How you doing? This is IVAO, Patrick. This is IVAO, not VATSIM. This is a different network. Similar concepts in regards to being online ATC, but people might. So how do you know people will be online when they announce it? So essentially, if you click on the pinned link in the comments in the chat, essentially there's a map you can see for IVAO network, which shows you all the ATC frequencies. In fact, I'll show you on screen now, so I'm sitting here doing nothing. So this is IVAO's map, the IVAO web eye, and essentially it shows you a map of all the ATC frequencies, which is the blue across the map. Thank you very much to DJ Curry there for the 199. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Ooh, got my phone on charge, running out of battery. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. So the red dots and all the blue shades, these are all control towers. The reds are towers, blues are centres, light blues are approaches. And if you look at the Gatwick, you can see you've got the tower online, the ground, and the delivery, the different shades of stars. And so all the airplanes you can see are airplanes in the network, people flying online right now. Cross-compatible, so it's Microsoft Flight Sim, X-Plane, FSX, P3D, you name it. And yeah, you can just see, based on the world map, how busy certain areas is. Go for the aircraft down in Southeast Asia and Japan, Vietnam and the Pacific. America look quite busy actually tonight. I gotta say, rather active tonight. Always good to see. So we're at Gatwick right now, just in this little queue of aeroplanes, hopefully on their way out shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologise for the slight delay on departure today. Just some inbound traffic we need to clear before we get our own clearance to depart. As soon as we get an update from the control tower, we'll let you know, but we're hoping to be airborne within the next 5 minutes or so. Once again, we do apologise for the slight delay on departure today. So we announce that as a delay of traffic for about 10 minutes. So yeah, one of the nice things of PACX, the ability to talk to your passengers and therefore just get a bit more of a two-way communication going between yourself and your virtual peeps. Charlie, you're the Aer Lingus north of the airports.
Speedbird 912 via Alpha 1, winds variable at 2 knots, 26 left, clear to takeoff.
Okay.
Alpha 1, clear to takeoff.
So they've been given their takeoff clearance now.
Speed 1365, number 2 for departure.
Okay, we're number 3.
Number 2 for departure, runway 26 left, Speedbird 1365.
Speedbird 8047, apologies for the delay, number 3 for departure.
Number 3 departure, Speedbird 8047, thank you very much. Okay, 3 for departure, we're going to be on the ground a little bit longer. Fair enough, we were the, last aircraft to get to the runway, so there will be a slight delay on our own path. It's only short flights, we won't lose too much on the way out to Bilbao, sorry, going to Bilbao. I've been to Bilbao, I've not flown there, but I have been to Bilbao. It's a lovely little city. One day I'll make my return. Yes, you can turn autofocus and get some good streams to Adam. I have done that in the past with drone cam. It's a good little tool, that. I do rather like it. Yeah, feel free to observe, Patrick. Feel free to observe and learn. You get the hang of things eventually. It's just a case of practicing, keeping your knowledge up, but it's not difficult. Thank you, Rebel Yell. Welcome to the channel, welcome to chats. Good evening. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chats. What's the in-game time? It's about an hour or two behind. Just get a bit more of a sunset on departure. Not that we've had to get much of use of it, given that the sun is now set. Hopefully it won't be too long now as you find ourselves airborne. We're on tower frequency. We'll put the... Will it be centre or will it be... Yeah, we've got a central line, so it'll be 124...
1365 by Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 26 left.
London Weight, runway
124.930. And that would be our frequency after departure. So as soon as we're airborne, we'll be tuned to that. And we'll be doing that shortly. How long's the runway? You'd have saw that, David, when I plugged it into the calculator earlier. I prefer PACX over Southland Coverage.
Contact London Control 124.930.
I prefer Southland Cog myself.
124.930, I think so that's today, there's no problem for the delay for Seabird.
Sorry, for PACX. I mean, I've seen SLC. SLC gives you more buttons and fiddly things to play with, but in terms of what the pilot does in their minimalistic role of passengers, I don't know, PACX I find more lifelike, more realistic in regards to what the pilot would do. And just overall, they, in my opinion, it's a better fit for piloting. PACX, you have to download the TFDi's own website, Sarah, and flight time say 1 hour 35. Right, so I'll let you depart. We should get our takeoff clearances. We'll get ourselves in position hold very shortly. Welcome Aviator 10, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chat. How are you today? How are you? Thank you there for the donation, Amjad. Also, I'm ready to get plane prepared. Good, good, good. We'll see you hopefully very soon once you're airborne.
People 1365, Squawk my Charlie.
Got that transponder today.
Squawking Charlie, Seabird 1365.
Seabird 8047 behind the departing standby.
Behind departing standby. Okay, we'll just sit here a little bit longer. I was going to say behind departing traffic, line them on hold, but they've not moved yet, so we just
8047, apologies, hold position, might be too long.
No worries, hold position, speedbird 8047. We'll get there soon, guys. We'll get there soon. There's potentially some inbound traffic that I've now got to wait for. They are... the airborne? Don't see them anymore. Looking at the IVAO map, they appear to be off the runway now, so... yeah, we must be coming up soon. We'll get to see some of the dusk when we're airborne. It's not going to be completely over once we're in the sky. Everything seems to work, rather still kicking. Life is good. Corey from New Zealand, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. How you doing, dude? How you doing? Yeah, we're a passenger back to plane. We're late again. Up to 12 seconds. Can only apologise once again to the passengers. We're about 10 minutes behind schedule and still ticking.
Beaver 1365, confirm clear for takeoff from my 26 left.
Sorry we didn't hear you, but we're cleared to take off from my 26 left, Seabird 1365.
No eyes, winds 160 degrees, 2 knots.
Ah, there they are, sorry. Lights.
That,
there they are.
And all we'll have to do is directly
sitting there in the dark.
Inver, right after departure.
1365, that'll be down to Gatwick Director. Correction, London Control.
Roger for that, thank you, Seabird 1365.
Ooh, are we going to switch over to London Control now? Is Director disconnected? We'll see how that goes. Worst case scenario, it's 124.930 departure, not 126.825. Which I probably did it wrong. 124, yeah, put that in wrong. Okay, we'll do it from IVAO directly. Right, they're moving, so we should be moving any second now ourselves. Finger on the landing light switches. Come on, Gatwick Tower. Are they still on the runway? Nope, they've moved. And there they are. They're airborne now.
Seabird 8047, there's one inbound, currently 4 miles, so hold position 2 more minutes.
Hold position 2 more minutes, speed of 8047. One more inbound.
Sorry.
Who is this? It's oh gosh, it's a Verizon Norton arrival. It's an A330 military aircraft. And they've been to be fair, they have been holding for about half an hour or something. Oh gosh, they've had a couple of misapproaches as well. In fact, this will be their 3rd approach, 4th approach. No, this will be their 3rd attempt at landing. This 3rd misapproach.
Hello, good evening. Ascot 801 with you. Touch and go runway.
Touch and goes, okay. Touch and goes.
Ascot 801 winds 160 degrees, 2 knots, 26 left, clear, touch and go.
Oh, we're having fun here, DFUs. We're just sitting at Gatwick ground, just sitting here waiting. One of my last flights on that sim.
Behind the landing, Airbus A330 by Alpha 1, line up and wait from way 26 left behind.
Behind the landing A330, line up and wait, Speedbird 8047. There they are. One of my last flights on Gatwick on that sim was also similar, where the new voice connector released and we just sat on the ground for like half an hour waiting for our takeoff clearance to go. Touch and goes. Plane will come into land, but then take off again, virage. So essentially, you touch the runway, and then you go again. You don't stop, you don't slow down. You touch down, and then you get going. So that's a military aircraft inbound, A330. Right, let's move into position. Once again, we do apologise for today's passengers. Cabin crew, seats for departure. Seats for departure. Alright, we're finally moving. It's ATC talking, Daves. It's Air Traffic Control, Gatwick Tower we're listening to. Some aircraft work, some don't, Steve, and it's because the model matching is a bit early on in Microsoft Flight Sim. Eventually that will come to life.
I'm extremely sorry about that, we just had some issues with our frequency, Sidbird 1265.
Right. Now hold position.
Either 1365, no worries, London Control 124.930, bye bye.
After you, London Controller 124.930, Seabird 1365.
That's got A01, contact Gatwick Director 126.825, bye.
Confirm Gatwick Director, so departures, Ascot 801.
Right.
That's got A01, apologies, London Control 124.930.
Yeah, okay, so the director has disconnected, so we are now with the controller London Centre. Who's that? It's an Air France 20 or so, holding short of the runway. What about seeing this? It costs £11 on the threshold, not threshold. Any builds websites, the Origami Gatwick.
Seabird 8047, winds 160 degrees, 2 knots, 26 left, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, Speedbird 8047, thank you very much. Right, throttle 40. 1-2 stable. Engines flex. Knots.
Good evening, that was Terror Easy Essex, stand 2 for
100 knots.
Yeah, 873, hello, hold position.
Roger, hold on position, Easy Essex.
F1 7760, hello, hold position.
V1, rotates.
Hold position, France 7760.
To right, gear up.
F1 7760 via Bravo 1, line up and wait, 26 left.
Alright, well, took us a little bit longer than expected, I think, but we are now airborne.
Can you repeat please?
We are now on our way to Bilbao. Just 2 minutes behind schedule. Throttle set to climb.
8047, apologies for that delay. Contact London Control 124.930. Bye-bye.
Not a problem. 124.930 London for Bluebird 8047. Thank you very much, take care, and have a good night. Hello there, London. This is Speedbird 8047, just departed Gatwick at 3000 for 4000. Autopilot on.
Copy 01, we'll confirm flight level 80, and is it possible to have some vector towards the waypoint, please?
Roger, maintain present heading.
Roger.
Speedbird 1365, route direct Southampton.
What's up? So holding at 4000 now. Hopefully we'll get control clearance to climb to a higher altitude in a couple of moments. Transition altitude set. Hello there, London Control. This is Speedbird 8047 at flight level 40, departing Gatwick.
Speedbird 8047, London Control, maintain altitude 4000 feet.
Maintain altitude 4000 for Speedbird 8047. Cool, so it's time to maintain altitude for a couple of minutes. Hopefully soon we'll get ourselves a continued climb out.
Harry 004 is the Detling 2 Foxtrot departure, 27 right, squawk 5234.
London Gatwick as chief pilot on B738, very nice Edo, very nice. I quite like Gatwick, it's not a terrible airport. It's not too far from London either, I do quite like it. Thank you Lucas, thank you for the kind words.
Gatling 2 Foxtrot, runway 24 right, squawk is 5234.
Atari 04 correct.
You're alright, transition is 5000, not 4.
Speedbird 1365, confirm you're routing direct Southampton.
Direct Southampton, Speedbird 1365.
Speedbird 912, climb now, flight level 220.
50 Speedbird 912.
Goodbye.
Come on tower, give us some climb soon. It's a nice low departure and view of South England from Gatwick. Hopefully soon we'll get ourselves a higher altitude. Test runway, very good Amjad.
Speedbird 8047, climb altitude 6000 feet.
Climb altitude 6000 for Speedbird 8047. Set altitude 6000.
6,000 feet.
Let's continue climbing.
Speedbird 1365, confirm you're maintaining out flight level 140, you've currently got a reading of 137.
We'll climb to 140 right now, Speedbird 136.
What are we going on there? Hang on. Ah, okay. Midhurst holding it 4000. We'll have to wait until we leave that waypoint. Direct to no, Midhurst comes to Nonva. Should we get ourselves a free climb? So why are we holding it 4000? We'll just manually climb at this point.
6301, flight level going to 070.
Front 7760, stop climb altitude 6,000 feet.
We're not the only one being held at 6,000. There must be some sort of ops taking place.
7760, can you repeat please the flight level?
6,000 feet.
Even that guy's confused. Interesting. We'll hold at 6,000. We'll go with what the ATC is looking for. But it's certainly looking like quite a low whole flight so far. Interesting.
Seabird 80747, climb flight level 220, route direct Southampton.
220, redirect Southampton for Speedbird 8047. Set altitude, flights level 220.
Flight level 220.
Right, there we go. Redirects to Southampton.
Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, squawk 2251.
There we go, that's more like it. That's more like it. X-Flight climb, that's basically what I was telling you to do, Callie. It's not myself flying that low.
Speedbird 1365, climb flight level 140. Correction, 160.
Climb flight level 160, Speedbird 1365.
And trim is automatically A320, Karthik. No need to adjust your trim, it's auto trim on the A320.
7760, climb flight level 200, 200.
I'll check your messages after stream ends, Swiss.
I'm going to flight level 200, Airfront 7760.
Airfront 7760, route direct Southampton, South Sierra Alpha.
I do enjoy the Streamliner, Kian. I do rather enjoy it. It's a good little aircraft, very enjoyable to fly.
Direct to Sierra Alpha Mike, Airfront 7760.
I'm good, David. I'm good, as you've asked a couple of times in this stream already. Alright, we'll continue to climb out to 220 now. It's a much more steady altitude to climb to. We'll soon need London control. We'll switch over to Unicom for the hop over the channel, and then from there back onto London, back onto the rest of control, which then continue all the way down to Spain. And again, we are looking into. Okay, they've been on live for 3 hours. So I don't think we'll get, unless Bilbao goes there for another hour. It's unlikely we'll see them on the approach, but we hope. We can hope. So far, looking so good. Look at the Volanta side of things. You can certainly have a look at our low departure on the 3D map. So we took off, climbed to 4,000, just
can you write the waypoint, please?
Now we're climbing all the way up to cruise past 10,000 feet. Landing lights off.
Seabird 1365, climb flight level 180.
We made this left hand turn at Southampton, and then we'll turn off seatbelt sign and then pass to get their rooms back for a little while. Cool, we're airborne. We are going to be behind schedule, we are going to be late arriving. That's down to the rest of the flight at this point.
Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, clear to enter controlled airspace on route Drawyah, flight level 70.
Yes, David, if that's the price you searched on Google, that'd be the price. I'm not a virtual airline group, Dome. I'm not interested in virtual airlines so much. I fly the aircraft I want, on the routes I want, whenever I want. I'm not going to lock myself down to particular airlines. I used to do quite a bit on virtual Ryanair, VRYR, but not so much these days, not so much. Volanta, just in Google, Sean. Volanta. Charles Fox I do quite like. I'm now moving. I have moved over to Navgraph now.
Zero 1365 Unicom 122.8.
Not interested in your flight, Charlie. For delays via emergency. Did not need that. Other question. How do you connect Volanta to Microsoft Sim? It's just automatic, Karthik. Instead of based off of the what do you call it? Based off of SimConnect, which is default. So there's no need to do it.
Correction, London Control, Qatari 004 is ready for caution start.
Flying at Southampton. Potentially Southampton level down below. I've flown in and out of with Origami, both in the ATR and the Drawyah 228. Next streaming, going to be streaming tomorrow, Stephen. The plan is to fly the A330 tomorrow. Going to be flights from Porto to Heathrow. Hope you can fly the A330. How to change frequency? You just do it on the frequency down below. Change frequency, good to go. Turn off default ATC, if that causes conflict, and just don't use default ATC in general. It's not very good. Oh yeah, you can do some for international flights as well, Dome. It's worldwide. You can see where the ATC is based on the map. You can see right now we've got lots of France coverage as well as some in Germany and Spain,
just to save you a routing, do you want to go
and some North Africa as well. Egypt, ATC coverage. Yeah, so you got, it depends what the AT coverage is in the world, but at the moment IVAO is very good for Europe, so I see France very well covered indeed. Depends where in the world you fly, which network you go to.
To save you some time, instead of going to Lamborn, Lima, Alpha Mike after, you can go direct to Clacton at Charlie Lima.
Nothing long haul, not sure yet, Sean. Nothing planned yet for long hauls.
Okay, yes, okay, Roger. After Bravo Kilo Yankee, direct to Charlie Lima,
the MagPack A330's been discontinued on site, so there's no point flying it, and it no longer gets development. We're going to move on to the new 330-900neo on the FlightControlReplay website download. I'll get all the details around that for the stream tomorrow, but essentially we'll go into that tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream, but tomorrow we'll be flying the A330.
047, Unicom 122.8.
Unicom 122.8 for Speedbird 8047. Thank you very much, take care, good night. Right, over to Unicom 122.800. So we're now on Unicom. It won't last in about 10 minutes. We'll be back on frequency talking to rest ATC. Set altitude at flight level 370.
Flight level 370.
We're going to jump to our cruising altitude 37,000 now, just for sake of giving ourselves an easier climb. We pass through 21,000, flip up seatbelt sign, give passenger fluids back, carrying with our departure routes. So in terms of the MagPack A330 sister, while the project itself is discontinued, they have published all their stuff as open source. So potentially we'll still see updates for the aircraft in the future, all unofficial, but it's an open source project now. Anyone can take it, modify it, rebuild it, all based on their own needs and wants. So the main project itself is dead, but there's a lot more kind of room for experimentation with future updates and all that. Again, open source, it can either go really, really well or really, really badly. Time will tell with open source. Certainly time will tell. GG Basco for £10, thank you very much. Hi Drawyah, great seeing you through finally, hope all's good. So far so good from my end, Basco, so far so good. Work's been busy, done a lot of travelling, but I'm now settling down again, turning my life back to relative normality. But yeah, so I'm flying to Bilbao today, out of Gatwick. And tomorrow, flying the A330 from Porto to London. Any plans much further working VNav? Yes, blind sights. The working title CJ4 has a proper functional VNav system on board, and the A32NX using today has got a very well tuned constraint system as well. So it's not perfect for VNav, but it is close. It is close. It does follow constraints, follows your set requirements and all that, almost to a T. I will do more Fire Freeware videos soon, Goldcats. I've had a few issues with getting that series out up and running. But the plan is at some point to kind of sit down, get us some stuff kind of pre-recorded all that. But yes, Fire Freeware videos will be coming back at some point, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, just to get sure that's all set and ready to go. Template-wise as well, make sure that template's ready to go, because it's not the easiest series to get recording in a short amount of time. But people enjoy it, so we'll get back into that. We're using the experimental version, blind sight. We are using the experimental version, the A320nX. Yes, Sky, these for aircrafts. So yeah, hope you passengers and hope you keep in touch with them as well. Update them before you're so late. Why from behind, dude? Come on, catch up. Bit of testosterone. Any news on FlyByWire A32NX? So still being progressed, Stephen. They are hoping to get it out before the end of the year, I believe. But it is still very much in development. It's still very much in the works. So don't you worry, it hasn't been abandoned. Cruise today, flight level 370 Aviator, 37,000 feet. Yes, I do agree with you, Dome. Horizon has got some very good graphics. I do adore it, and yes, you can get yourself a RAM upgrade, go for it, it's very much worth it. I mean, I used to do 16 gigs of RAM, which was enough for most of my flights, but while I was streaming, it did slow down a bit, so I pushed up to 32. Yeah, that's it really. So yeah, FlyByWire Custom 1 like my manager, yes, we get new updates, custom tools for the FlyByWire A320 as well. Passing through 27,000, flight level 270, 10,000 to go before we reach cruise. Not confirmed, Sean. I believe they want to get it out by the end of the year, but it's a big project to develop, and therefore time will tell if they can do it or not. But like the PMDG 737, they want to get it out before the end of this year. Time will tell if they can do it or not, although they are planning for a December release, which hopefully, it's going to be around the corner of that now, so touch wood, we get ourselves a 737 soon. But yeah, the plan is to try and get it out before the end of the year, but there's nothing in concrete yet for the A380 in route times release date, Sean. A 2-minute delay or holding on takeoff, what did you do? Gosh. Well, you can really just wait for 2 minutes, I'm afraid, dude. To be fair, we had a 2-minute wait, ended up being like 5 or 10, which was slightly annoying. Memory leak's not down to your system, Dome, it's more down to the sim itself. Microsoft Flight Sim has got a slightly buggy memory system, so I've had it a few times as well, where my memory will leak and just kind of slows them down to a point where it's unusable. Also, it could be a clouds issue. There are a few clouds that can cause problems with flight sims in terms of the slowdown and lag. Turn some dome lights, get more of the visibility of the cockpit going while we reach our cruising altitude. Yep, good 1-0 against Brentford, which I can take that, given that they are a very strong side in the Premier League this year. And only about, was it, like 3-4 years ago, they beat us like 5-0 in the League Cup, which was very embarrassing. Yeah, I'll take a 1-0 win against Brentford. I'll take a 1-0 win. Still top of the table, still looking very strong at the top. Altitude for North A320. So we're currently to flight level 370, pay for 37,000. Normal cruising altitude can be anything from 28,000 to 39,000, depending on traffic mixing and your distance as well. It can be anything based on your flight plan. Use SimBrief, use that plan your flights, dude, and you get your attitudes from that very shortly or very easily. Going to reduce down to the dim dome lights, only too bright, it's much better. 37 feet past, flight level 300, 7,000 to go to a cruise. So how are you guys doing so far in chat? You enjoying yourselves? Hopefully so far so good. In my case, well, it's nice to be airborne, that's for sure. We are going to be late. We are definitely behind schedule for landing, I'm afraid, today. But time will tell in regards to how late we will be. 777 is an absolute joke, Viraj. I do not recommend the 777 on flights at the moment. Wait for the freeware pinpoint sim aircraft. The captain sim is not worth time, not worth your money. Trust me. It's a 747 with a fancy skin, basically. In-flight movie, there's no screen back entertainment dome, so I'm afraid it's down to whatever you've got downloaded on your phone. And the meal options for today's flight. Well, the last time I played British Airways, the meal option was a packet of crisps. What's that? I've still got them. I never ate them on flights. Okay, because that's but it's basically it's a little pot of water, which I've still got, haven't drunk this yet, and a packet of crisps. Are your option the British Airways flights? Let's contact the press centre on 119825. I'm not getting any voice connection for these guys. I'm going to drop a message to them, get them to reset it. British Chris, what is that fancy brand you get at Marks and Spencer's? I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure I've got some pack somewhere, but I never ate them. Yes, it should work. Okay, let me just reconnect to IVAO then. Try a different shard server. Tyrrell's, that's it. Tyrrell's crisps and a bottle of, well, again, I say a bottle. It used to be a bottle of water. Then they changed it to these, which I'm not a fan of, I must admit. But apparently they are more common in British Airways. So they are what they are. It was Tyrrell's, not Piper's. Trying myself 19825. There we go. Hello there. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. If you were to donate €500, how much of it do I get? Well, it'd be €500 now, because I believe YouTube is virtually one-to-one. It's sorry, my that's fine. Yeah, YouTube virtually one-to-one with its super chat donations, as is Streamlabs, depending what you do with that. There's a few ways you can do it.
365 max number.
Just give it a few seconds to.
Our max number is 0.63 by 1365.
Sorry, say again.
They keep ad revenue. I don't think they keep super chats, Val. I'd have to double check. Sorry, thank you very much. Going there, sorry for $5. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Glad you're in the watch as well. Glad you're enjoying the watch. That's the number one thing as always.
Good, thank you. 8047 Brest.
Hello there, Brest Control. This is Speedbird A320neo passing through flights level 350 for 370.
8047, climb level 370, mic point 75.
Sorry, something's in. Say again, sorry, Speedbird 8047.
Speedbird 8047, climb level 370, mic decimal 75.
Climb to flight level 370 and mic decimal 75 for Speedbird 8047. Thank you very much. Mac.
1365, climb level 370.
You're saying Mac there.
Climb level 370.
That took a second to figure out in my head. So 37,000 and slightly reduce our speed. We're going to be late arriving today. We are going to be late arriving today. My guess, there's an aircraft on a sim. Well, there's an aircraft sim heading. Potentially at similar speed as well. So we need to slow ourselves down. Yep, it's the aircraft in front of us, also at flight level 35. Probably still climbing actually, but yeah, if they're same route, same everything, we do need to essentially balance our speed out. So they're taking a slightly different routes, the 737. It'll balance out.
Alpine 71 Hotel Quebec, contact Reims 127555. Bye bye.
I'll do 787 flights soon, Virage. Next time I do long haul, we'll be in 787, so that is definitely on the way, don't you worry. Tomorrow's flight will be with the A330 spout, A330. It'll be short haul flights. Not something too crazy tomorrow since it's Sunday and work in the morning, but we'll do a flight, don't you worry.
Direct to Northern, Speedbird 1365.
No, David, you have to pay for most of the flights in, as with every other flight sim apart from FlightScare.
sorry about that. They're up to November Echo November Echo Mike.
Monitor Unix 122
channel members can request flight streams duds. Well, Maxara, how are you doing? So we're just flying to the dusk now. Slight red glow just to our right hand side. Sun's very much set, and very shortly the pitch black flight outside.
Silver 1365, confirm Mach 4.75.
Mach 0.75 for Seabird 1365.
So actually they're slowing a few of us down to Mach 7.5. Not many aircraft flying at their full cruising speeds today. Membership, there's a couple of different levels, different options on YouTube. You can set by YouTube, Drawyah/member. I'll grab the link for you guys. This is the membership page.
8047, confirm Mach 0.75.
Mach 7.5, Seabird 8047. Okay, that's the membership link there, in terms of different pricing levels and all that. You have a look of a WH Smith employee. Not who I am employed by, the Pascal, but there is a WH Smith very close to where I work, who I have bought from in the past. We use IVAO, Martin. As in the description, we use IVAO to fly. Yeah, I'm not quite WH Smiths, Pascal. I'm not quite WH Smiths. And accountancy, definitely not. I've got zero financial control whatsoever. How far? Not sure, Amjad. You'd have to tell me. Which bay delivery do you have? I'm just using the standards, like clean stroke dirty one off flights not 2. Tango Delta November, TTND, the tail code for this airplane.
8047 after basic proceed direct Novan.
At waypoint basic, direct to Novan for speedbird 8047. So as soon as you get to the next waypoint, make a left hand turn direct to a later waypoint. Well, yeah, the delivery is called Chatham Dockyard with the tail code and all that. That's the tail and the Union flag and all that. Yes, delivery is called Chatham Dockyard, which is now just the standard British Airways livery. But in terms of Flight Block 2 download, just search tail code, should be able to find it without too many difficulties. While cruising slowly, AT told us to Kendall. AT told us to fly a cruise at 750, sorry. Sounds to me, we should fly normal. Max cruise speed, Mach 0.82. Stephen, Mach 0.82. And direct to Novan. I do quite like Landor as well, Dome. I do quite like Landor. Not a fan of Negus. Negus, the original livery, I'm not too keen on. I know that the lowercase a in Airways annoys me. But no, I do like Landor. I do quite like Chatham Dockyard. And Negus so-so. I've got our passengers again. In fact, while we're at it, let's have a look at the itinerary. Let's see who's on board. Anyone recognise any names? Anyone on board? There's a Icelandic person on board there. Gunnars Dottir. Also, that's correct because it's a Dottir surname. It's a female passenger. Because with Icelandic, it's if you look at their surnames, they either end in son or Dottir. Because in Icelandic surnames, it's the name of your father. And if you're their son or daughter, so you're boy, son, daughter, Dottir. So it's Elisa Gunnars Dottir. Elisa Gunnars daughter. So that's how names work. It has people on board. It's not looking
8047, proceed direct to
it is all standard. I don't think there's anyone on board who can recognise name-wise. Joe Freeman on board. There's Michael Scott on board. That's a name I recognise. Can't remember where for though. Yeah, Michael Scott from The Office. Oh, there you go. I don't know if he's 53 years old. How old is he in the series? 2005 2011. Steve Carroll's now 59, so yeah, fair enough, it may even be himself. Traveling for leisure, not from his paper factory. Oh, there you go.
8047 direct NEM.
Direct NEM for Super 8074. Right, direct to NEM. Gosh, that's most of our gallery jumps there, and then into MAPAX into descents. Very nice bit of skipping there. Okay, so Microsoft's on board. One name we recognise. I was sure for a second I said Pablo Escobar. Palmiro Escobar, not Pablo Escobar, but for a second, my mind was right there. It's Pablo Escobar's unknown son on board. Apart from that, nobody recognised on board. Palmer is his cousin. It's Palmer in disguise. I've had a tutorial on IVAO, Martin. Yes, I have done an IVAO tutorial. Just search Drawyah IVAO on YouTube, and it's usually the first response that comes up. How long did it take I'm not using that sim, Jake, I'm using IVAO. How long did it take me to learn? Even to this day, I'm still learning very much new methods and systems of communications. I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert, I never will claim to be. But I've been doing online flying for about 3-4 years now, so it's been a while. It's been a while. About to land Uganda, very nice, Jason. Have a safe landing. Yes, I'm aware of X-Plane 11's iBo's passenger Escobar. If anything, those messages do slightly annoy me because it's so frequent and consistent. I don't know. Bit of a dud list of names there. Right, well, we'll carry on our cruise. We've got ourselves a nice little jump to NM, and as it stands for ATC, Bilbao's still active. They're still going strong, potentially. Come on, you've been alive for 3.5 hours now. How long will you hold out for? You've not given us any... There you go, so recorded at 1950 Zulu. They've been alive for a little while. Return information. I don't know, hopefully they'll be alive for a bit longer.
Direct PayPal.
Rest control now until we get to Madrid radar. So Madrid radar's online now. They've been online 8 minutes. So we will get ATC on approach today. It may not be tower. As it stands, we are guaranteed ATC for the approach and landing. PACX, you have to buy it on the website, Sarah. The TF does on websites. Well, you enjoy GTA Fortnite Champion? Not interested in GTA, haven't played it in years. Did I have a 4-hour flight from Dubai to Mali? Very nice. Which aircraft do you fly? How was the flight? And how's your landing? Mali's got a very good bit of scenery around it. Somewhere I'd love to fly to at some point soon. Favourite aircraft? Either 737 or 747, Jacob. 73 or 747. Well over France, back over the Atlantic in a couple of minutes, and then approaching Spain shortly after that. FlyByWire flying the experimental version, Rao, flying the experimental version of the A320nX, as is recommended at the moment with the updated FMS and altitude planning and all that. The experimental version right now is absolutely superb. I do like the discontinuity deletion from the FMS. It's a very stable build, this. I rather like it a lot. That's 300 FSX, gosh, that's an odd right there.
Bonsoir monsieur, French Extensif avec vous, libéré par Paris Control. Nous sommes stable niveau 342.
Prétexte 107, bonsoir, direct Nédan, rappelez pour la descente.
Alors monsieur, je n'ai pas le point Nédan pour l'instant.
I'm not using the 747-200C, but I have used the 732. I've got flights in the 737, so it's a very good aircraft. One of my favourites.
Très bien monsieur, si je trouve l'un ou l'autre, je vous confirme, relax.
I'm not interested in GTA Fortnite, I'm afraid. I'm not interested at all. I don't think anyone in chat is either. Head.text enabled. I should do JVator. It should be enabled. OCDU Atsu.
Kilo Bravo, bonsoir, identifié.
Where is it linked to now? They've changed, haven't they? OCDU. Nav 8. Nope. How do you get into it? CFDs. We go next structure, so nope.
Je confirme point Valax, French
What's it?
It's not comms. ASC menu. Free text. Yeah, it should be free text. Sent received. I want to say they've moved it. It should be enabled. So in the EFP is it? Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, actually. Go to the setting page. Would make sense. Aircraft config, sim options. That's C. I get telex. Yep, that's been enabled. Telex is enabled. Switch between PACX and networking and portable devices if we need to. Racing kilos, of course. Pretty standard. I got tickets yesterday for Grimm's Tweet. It's switched to enjoy it, Fortnite. Do enjoy it. I'm going to fly flights in 20. Have a good night. Join the stream later. Yeah, no worries, Sarah. You take care. Have a good night. Bye bye. Telex is a messaging system, Virash. Essentially, you can send messages to other aircrafts, send and receive. So it's like it's an air-to-air chatting system. If I can try and find JV8, I presume is 1365. If I send him a message. 80 menu. I'll send a message to Speedbird 1365.
D'accord, oui, moins de 5 minutes.
Send a message and send. Not found. Okay, fair enough, not working. Let's try BA1365. Nope. Oh no, Danakira. Okay, it may just not be working at the moment. Could be a system failure, it could just be disabled.
C'est Air France 161, correct?
Right, so we're at cruise. We are safe, and as it stands, we are on frequency for a little while going now. So I'm going to go through my water bottles since I've now emptied mine. So address, guys. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll continue with the rest of our flights to Bilbao. So fill up water bottle, BRB.
50 pour Air France 4 actuellement. À Brest.
On aimerait débuter notre descente, s'il vous plaît.
À Brest, 60 pour Air France 491, niveau 300. PACX 107, descendez au 1591, donnez niveau 300.
On aimerait débuter notre descente. Merci.
Brest contrôle, bonsoir, Air France 152 avec vous, à 10 minutes de Tabil en montée vers le 190.
Air France 152, bonjour, montée niveau 290.
On monte 290 Air France 152.
Brest contrôle.
Air France 1591, descendez niveau 200. Je descends niveau 200, Air France 1591.
Mais renseignez-vous, monsieur, French 107.
French 107, affirme, descendez niveau 300.
On descend niveau 300, monsieur. Ça va être juste pour arriver à Valence, monsieur. Il nous faut qu'on soit là-bas à 150. Merci.
Oui, Air France 161, descendez niveau 200.
Je poursuis, descendre vers le niveau 200, Air France 161.
French 107, descendez niveau 200, 200.
On descend niveau 200. 200. French 107.
Air France 77, Lima, en fréquence.
Does always being held. Right, well.
Oui, on est en fréquence Air France 77 Lima.
Carry our cruise.
On avait prévenu le retour, mais il y a des problèmes de communication.
Effectivement, il y a quelques problèmes de radio ce soir. Contactez Bordeaux, 125 105, Morel.
So we're at cruise, 45 minutes to go to the arrival.
Merci pour le contrôle, bonsoir.
Thank you, blind sight. I don't know, she doesn't like being picked up, but at the same time she likes being fussed, so you do get a few moments with it. Right, let's go on our cruise. Passenger satisfaction at 87%. Not the happiest in the world, but you expect that with delays and flight fallback, so we'll be alright with that. We're over halfway there now to Bilbao, and we'll think about our descent in a couple of minutes as well. Got how far? 231 miles. 231? Is that it? It's about flight time to Barry from Milan the other day. So it's asked me to pick it up again. Once I do, I want to put it down again. Make your mind up. Up or down? Confused animal. Right, second off flight then.
Air France 161, descendez, correction directe Gomda.
Direct Gomda.
We've just got the French coast in the background now. If we look at the map, and that's to our left is going to be Nantes, sorry, that's going to be Nantes.
France 152, montez niveau 300.
Bordeaux's a bit further south of here.
On monte niveau 300, Air France 152.
Trying to spot La Rochelle to the left hand side as well. I'd love to visit La Rochelle. I watched the French series of Das Sports a couple of years ago. The Sky series, sorry, of Das Sports, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So the history of the submarines out there as well. I'd love to have a look at that.
Ouverture 41, Brest, bonsoir, procédez direct NM.
English, please.
Yes, ouverture 41, proceed direct NM.
Proceed direct NM.
Bordeaux's a bit further south, like I say. Yeah, it's not too bad off the left hand side. I don't fly in real life, Viraj. I work in the railways myself. I'm a railway worker, not a pilot. I'd love to do a pilot's license, a private pilot's license, but as it stands for now, flight sims do enough for me.
Say again, that's ouverture 41.
Ouverture for NM.
AFM, proceed direct NM, November Echo, Mike.
This person's trying to say it's not that thick of an accent. Not too bad to understand. Come on, dude.
On proceed to November Echo, Mike.
Direct Air France 161, descendez niveau 70.
Je suis bien descendu vers le niveau 70.
Actually, if you look at Bilbao, it's actually quite busy at this time of evening. In terms of inbounds, there's 7 aircraft inbound, 3 aircraft still departing for you in the air on their way in. Way number 3 is then based on timing and speed, but sensible space out is required. And I've like 3 aircraft outbound at the moment, so we'll see figures on the way out as well. But it's quite busy at Bilbao tonight. So yeah, it's always nice to see a bit of traffic in the very clear space.
Je descends 2000 pieds.
Best for your airliner, the A320neo by long stretch, Captain England, the A32NX. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams that much, Moses. I'm really glad you enjoyed the streams. Thank you very much. Thank you for kind words. So, as it stands, if you look at the ATIS for the arrival at sorry, Bilbao. Bilbao.
Contact Lake approche 124 425, merci de votre compte.
Zulu 2015 India. So that's the more recent one, Juliet, Bilbao approach. The arrival is currently at 30. Our flight plan, that was filed at runway 30. So as it stands, we are looking at the MAPX 2 Quebec arrival onto 30. We could plug it in and then change it as required later on. But go back, you know what, we'll do that. So arrival, ILS 30. Ooh, Yankee Zulu, probably on the Zulu approach. Let's have a look. Close out of that. Go over to Bilbao. Open charts list. Stars from runway 3. Let's go to star approach. Sorry. MAPX 2 Quebec. Quebec. 2 Tango Zoo to be this one. There's the airport. MAPX waypoint up to the north. So further Quebec down. Right and turn approach. Set chart as well. So actually, this one I need to pin. Thank you very much. Approach charts runway 30. Zulu or Yankee. Probably follow Zulu now actually. So yeah, follow that. Intercept to 4,400. So, AS30 Zulu, MAPAX to Quebec, Airways, inserts. Just confirm the flight plan with the plan mode.
Si je me trompe pas 250 nœuds, j'overshoot l'atterrissage. France 1591 reçu, vous avez quelle vitesse actuellement? Actuellement stabilisé à 180 nœuds pour arriver à 2000 pieds à Gonda.
Reçu. Sarah. Correct.
J'ai pas reçu votre dernière transmission à France 9.
Badly integrated. We'll work it out. So we get vectors work a scenario, but that there is the correct approach based on what we need to do in terms of our weather and current start.
J'étais à droite, cap 270 Air France.
First thing IVAO in action makes you really like you're flying. We should get this. You can get IVAO on the NFSX dome. It's a very similar setup to Microsoft Flight Sim, just requires Sim Connects to work. Yeah, it's not very difficult to do. It's free to download, why not? We're not climbing, so I think we're climbing. We should be only at 37. Yeah, we're heading at 37. The only one up there is this is standard altimeter 1013. That'll be actually better than local pressure, which doesn't matter above transition altitude. Don't worry, dude. We aren't climbing at all. And you're currently speedbird 241, very nice. You are right, homie dudes. I can see you in the map. John Pierce, I do remember you, dude. Welcome to Untitled Chapter. How you doing, dude? Welcome back. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you've been doing alright. So yeah, looking at the map, we've managed to skip virtually this entire curved leg here, going straight to the NM. Which for me makes our flight a lot nicer. Down there, we went direct into PACX. Yeah, that was a bit of an extended flight south-west of St Anne, actually. Ooh, been there. Been to Alderney. I actually only looked down. I've been to Alderney, I've been to Jersey. It's Guernsey, sorry. Been to Guernsey, been to Alderney. Jersey's down there. Not been to Jersey yet. That's next on my list. But there's a flight plan. We've done rather well. Yeah, currently at cruise. After what was a very slow departure, I must admit. Slow departure, holding at 4,000 for a little while. But we are alright. Lewis, good to see you again, dude. Good to see you too. How you been, man? I don't use Thrustmaster side stick, Viraj. I use the I use Thrustmaster stick, but I use the Warthog, not the Airbus. That's probably what you're referring to, the Thrustmaster, but I'm using the Thrustmaster Warthog, not the Thrustmaster Airbus. I plan to pick up the Boeing yoke at some point, because I'm absolutely in love with what I've seen so far. But yes, I have got a Thrustmaster, just not the Airbus side stick. Let me put my blue screen back. Yep, 3D mapper dome, it's part of Volanta. I shot slightly. No, not really. Oh well, woe is me. A nickname for the word cat has been cancelled.
France 1591 depuis Gomlot, vous approchez les S28, numéro 1.
Yes, PC is definitely best for flight sim, Amrat. You can use it on console, but in terms of the mods and graphics and all that, so far PC is the standout platform for the Microsoft Flight Sim. Not long haul tomorrow, Diego, only short haul in the A330, not long haul. I've got work in the morning. Thank you, Callum. Glad you found these helpful for your flights. Jump over to the calculator. Intake runway was at 4,400, yes. So sync that, 4400, 102 miles to Sensei, 178 to go. So we're getting there with a descent shortly, not too far from TOD. The arrival's not too bad, JB, so looking too bad on my end.
Vueling 8980, bonsoir, montée niveau 90.
On poursuit au niveau 90, Vueling 8980.
That's found something to interest it. Your... Ah, okay, so there's an arrival there. Your DA. I can't remember which airline DA is. That's going to be... Air Algiers, there you go, Air Algiers. So you're currently Air Algiers 387, flying in Adam. You're a A330, very nice. You're currently over Ibiza. Okay, yeah, we'll probably see an arrival then. You've got 46 minutes remaining, we've got another 19, so we'll potentially see an arrival. You've got heavy storms, we're seeing some cloud cover on our end, but hopefully not too bad. Must be cloud visibility okay at Bilbao based on the meter, but again, that is always subject to change. But we'll see you at the arrival, dude. Hopefully you see there on the ground once you get there. Still no built-in TOD nav? No. No top descent V nav yet. Blind sights. Still waiting on that to be implemented into the dash. So far, the aircraft that has it working properly is the working title CJ4. Calculator, Martin. I mean, the mental maths isn't too difficult. You times your flight level by 3 and divide it by 10 for your mileage, but you're using a calculator built into the flypad. Oh yes, you can still use fixes as well. You can still use the fixes to 2% as well. $160 miles to go. 55 miles for the descent. With half an hour showing on the expected arrival, we have clawed back a bit of time now. And potentially can make ourselves an early... Well, not an early arrival, we're on time arrival. We're going to be too far behind at this rate. If you any background rustling noise, that's because the cat's found the plastic bag quite interesting.
Hello, press center, this is Iberia 3.
I know what it's looking for, it's found something.
Level 190, inbound Tetra.
I will go back on Quebec, yes, next one Quebec is the expected arrival on my end. Expecting runway 30 for arrival, say Stephen. Runway 30, that's Bilbao.
Direct to NM and climb to fly level 350, Iberia 3003.
Bref, pour la France 1591, demande de changement de fréquence pour sur le tour 120, pardon. Mal 500, Air France 1591.
Air France 1591, contactez la tour 120,520.
The cat was just ripping a crisps for some reason. Right, well, no, so nearly at top percent now.
Volume 8981, contact Nantes, approach 124.
About requesting 1% very shortly. I can turn on AC shortly. Yeah, let me turn on AC for you there, Jake. Let me know if that's any better, or if you want it a little bit quieter. I can just volume rate to see if that's any problems. Also, I can move the microphone a little closer to me, just maybe a bit louder. What happens if you don't comply with the A320 IVAO? They'll give you, well, they'll try and get your control, Martin. If you ignore their messages, then they will get a moderator to message you. If you mess around constantly breaking rules, then they'll just kick you, and it's like 3 strikes and you get banned. So follow the instructions like you do in real life. If you mess around, they will stop you. If you continue, they will ban you.
Et France 161 depuis Gomda, autorisé l'Est, piste 28, numéro 2.
Autorisé, approche Céleste 28, numéro 2 pour la téléphone.
Cat's back. Really nice those crisps.
France 161, vitesse...
you're the Iberia 303? Okay, yes, I see on the map there. You're the A321, just trailing behind. Also on your way to Bilbao. There's a few Bilbao arrivals. Should make it quite interesting for the approach. Especially for spacing, having AC control traffic to keep things going back.
911, descendez niveau 200.
On descend niveau 200 en fait, chef de France, je vous remercie.
I don't use direct weather force, I just use default weather. Default custom, live weather, I think it's more than enough in Microsoft Flight Sim. You don't really need much else.
Air France 161, contactez retour sur 20 décimal 520.
Je contacte 26 sur 20 décimal 5, merci du contrôle 25.
130 miles. 28 miles for descent. 28 miles to go. No, tail illumination above 10,000 feet, Dome. The logo light's turned on right now, but above 10,000 feet, Airbus aircraft automatically switch off the tail light because they're not required. So logo lights off, on, off, but again, above 10,000, no visual, and therefore switch off automatically. When we descend, when we hit 10,000 feet, it automatically turns on again. And if we go to some views, we're going to see the tail illumination as well. So that's just how this works. It's a real life feature that's FlyByWire done correctly in the aircraft. The Phoenix aircraft got interesting, Diego. I'm excited for it. We'll definitely purchase it on its release. Is it a game changer? We'll have to see. I mean, the FlyByWire aircraft's fantastic as it is. Don't get me wrong, these guys are great with their aircraft. You'll get a difference in that Phoenix is A320ceo, while this is an A320neo, so there will be a difference in that, but it is exciting, What we've seen so far in development updates has been fantastic. It looks good, I'm sure from what I've had to find it feels good and everything, so yeah, I am very excited for the upcoming release of the Phoenix aircraft.
112, contact Madrid 118-275, alright?
118-275, thank you for the touch today, I really appreciate it. See you next time, Stephen, 912.
Bye.
15 miles.
Bonsoir, on est on de Québec, on est à Dynastique de Pétac.
Wizard 42, Papa Québec, bonsoir, rappelez pour la descente, direct Gomda, yes 28.
On rappelle pour la descente direct, vous pouvez répéter le point sur le direct avant l'IVAO 28.
Wizard 42, Papa Québec, direct Gomda.
Yeah, so we'll probably just, when we hit the waypoint, Nenem, well, it's in 34 miles time, is it? So actually we well past up top percent in that point. Okay, we'll request this now then.
Delta 279 Kilo, reach your basic to level 170 inbound. Alpha November Golf.
Wave cap in the chat, no request of descent.
Inter 279 Kilo, bonsoir, identique right. Feeder 1365, contact Madrid 118275, bye bye.
So for us.
Contact control on 118.2.
There's an aircraft in front on a Speedbird. Speedbird A047 is ready for descent.
Descent at 300.
Descent to us, 300. Is that an overlap?
On est déjà prêt pour la descente.
Wizard 42 Papa Québec, descendez niveau 120.
Descend niveau 120, Wizard 42 Papa Québec.
Feeder 8047, descent level 300.
Descend level 300 for Speedbird A047, thank you very much. Set altitude, flight level 300.
Flight level 300.
And descend. Yeah, but it's a fancy little airport, Bilbao. The approach is pretty good in the daytime with the mountains around it. Plus, you've got the really good fancy modern terminal that's been built for it. So, yeah, it's a grand little airport, Bilbao. It's a fun one to arrive into. Hopefully, just bright enough outside to get some sort of visuals for the approach as well. No, Bilbao is owned by the Spanish. I wonder if it's north of the country, part of the Basque country. We'll see about the Airsoft A320. They were doing an A320, but they're certainly not prioritising at the moment. Based on the feedback from the community when it first got announced, which wasn't the most positive of news, I must admit. We'll see how it goes in terms of the Airsoft 320. I'm most excited about their Twin Otter coming up. I mean, I've done a couple of Twin Otter flights in real life in recent weeks, and yeah, very, very excited for their Twin Otter to drop out. As soon as it comes out, I can tell you now, we've done the aircraft non-stop for several weeks. I mean, the Islander from Black Box I absolutely adore in flight sim. It's a fantastic little aircraft and feels really good to fly. So, yeah, very excited for the release of the Airsoft Twin Otter as well. And then, well, Saab 340 I'll do as well, because I've got
047, contact Madrid 118275, bye bye.
118.275 for Madrid radar for Speedbird A047. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup et bonne nuit. See, I can speak very basic French. Thank you very much, good night. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup, bonne nuit. Thank you very much, good night. 118.275. Alright, so I'll give it a second for the chatter to finish. Hello there, Madrid radar. This is Speedbird A047 at flight level 300 inbound NEMEM.
Speedbird H5, correction, Speedbird H047, Madrid radar. Hello, Orient on the flight level 300, continue descent to flight level 170.
Continue descent to flight level 170 for Speedbird A047.
Speedbird 8047, 10 left heading 150.
Left heading 150 for Speedbird 8047. Set altitude flight level 160.
Flight level 160.
Set altitude 170. Get it myself then. 170. Set heading. Set heading 150.
Setting heading.
Yeah, the heading doesn't work. Altitude works, heading does not, so that one manually. That's you.
841 condition, flight level 150.
9 miles bridge control, Wizard 5213, climbing to flight level
Carry on.
140, and flying direct to November Echo.
What am I doing? If I go over to...
Wizard 521 through Mike,
that's...
Wizard 8447, continue descent to flight level 150.
3 degrees down, I believe that means. Yes, 3 degrees down at heading 150.
Echo Charlie, kilómetro Charlie, aproximándonos a punto Sierra 1.
Echo Charlie, kilómetro Charlie, recibe las definiciones.
Tenemos intención de hacer toma final en Santa
yeah, there is Fred. 2 in the morning, gosh, yeah, go sleep, dude. Have a good night, man. Have a good night.
Wizard 521 through Madrid, radar, continue climbing to flight level 330 final.
Speed passage, shall we? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. An update from the flight deck. We have started descent now to Bilbao, and we're expecting to stand in the next 20 minutes. There is some traffic on the way in, so we may get a slight delay on that regard, but as it stands, we are looking for hopefully an on-time arrival to Bilbao. Weather looking a bit cloudy on the way down, so expect a little bit of turbulence on the approach, but with a nice warm 15 degrees centigrade on arrival, we should that. But we have started to zen, and we'll be switching seatbelts on in approximately 5 minutes. Welcome, Hydro, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chats. Hope you've been well.
Bolin 1221 y espere ILS Zulu pista 30 vía llegando a GB.
¿Podría hacer un cambio de pista? ¿Podemos utilizar por la pista 1-2, si es posible?
No, mantenga un momento, porque no conmigo. Exterior 8447, contact Bilbao approach, 1.7 bye bye.
Contact Bilbao approach on 17440 for Speedbird A320neo. Thank you very much. Right, 124. We'll get the co-pilot to that for us quickly. Sorry, 127. Yeah, a few seconds to get to the voice server. It's going to be one of those slightly awkward ones where it don't connect, is it? Seconds to try and get a voice server going. There's that battery, great. I'm not looking at the map right now, I'm Jed, I'm focusing my approach to my across arrival. Or trying to get to a voice server on this network. Why are you not working then? It should turn blue, the frequency. Go back to the previous frequency I was on, which was that one. As you see, it turns blue, the voice server connects. I try going back to 127. Turns white. Blue, perfect. Okay, we're on voice server. Hello there, Bilbao approach. This is Speedbird 8047, passing through flight level 200 at heading 150.
Speedbird 047 Bilbao approach, good day, radar contact level 200, left heading 090 for sequence, runway 30.
Turn left heading 090 for sequence runway 30, speedbird A047. Right, left heading 090. Runway 09 confirmed. Sorry, runway 30 confirmed. The LS frequency should...
365, descent altitude 6,000 feet, units 1016.
Units 1016 in descent on 6,000.
And grab the ADS-B for the runway. 115.19. Then NVIDIA and AOF. Sorry, VOR, what I was talking about. Right, so the airport is about 18 miles to our right hand side.
Is there 1365?
Sign on.
Right, heading 210.
Turn off the dome lights now.
Right heading to... was it T10, sorry, speedbird 1365?
Is there 1365? Right heading 210.
Right heading T10, speedbird 1365.
Speedbird 912, right heading 270.
Right 10270, speedbird 901.
Level up 17,000. Wait for further descent instructions.
Speedbird 1365, right heading 270. Final vector, clearance for LS approach, runway 30. Speedbird 1365.
Heading 270 and for the ILS runway 30, speedbird 1365.
Speedbird 8047, right heading 140.
Right, 140, speedbird 8047, correction.
Speedbird 8047, descend, fly level 70 transition.
Sense level 70 transition for speedbird 8047. What was the heading you said there? Set altitude 7,000.
7,000 feet.
Speedbird 1365, request descend flight level 2,500 for ILS.
Speedbird 1365, for your information, the glide slope is at 6,000 feet over Sarra, so
30.
you are in the correct descending altitude, sir.
Roger that, we are now established on the ILS. Roger that, we are now established.
Yeah, 7 flights inbound to Bilbao right now, so there's a lot of management in regards to getting the aircraft around each other for the approach into the airport. 140 said, I'm sure it's 13 for me. Okay, we'll go in 130. If he corrects us, he'll correct us.
8047, right heading 180.
Right heading 180 for speedbird 8047. Okay, that was definitely 180 that time. 180.
Speedbird 1365, Speedbird 1365.
Relocate altimeter to 10.
Contact tower on
1016.
5, Speedbird 1365,
We might as well reduce speed to 250 knots. So it's the landing system for both sides. Right now we're just to the east of Bilbao, Jesse. Started our approach just to the east of Bilbao. Also, about to enter Spain for the first time. Welcome to Spain.
Speedbird, standby. Speedbird 8047, descend, altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1016 for Speedbird 8047.
Speedbird 9er 12 in present heading, cleared for LS Zulu approach, runway 30, number 1, correction number 2.
Apologies, Speedbird 916, you mind repeating that,
Say again, please. Speedbird 9er
Very nice, Jesse. Glad you enjoyed your flights. Very glad you enjoyed your flights. Hopefully you got a video of that coming on your channel. I'd love to see that.
On present heading, cleared for ILS approach, runway 30.
We'll get functional replay as well for the approach. That's what's important for the replay experience at the end. Hopefully this time won't cause a weird black hole glitch we had last time. That was weird, I must say. Very weird. To be fair, Adam, given that we're all now on vectors flying random routes to avoid each other, you may still get yourself that interesting approach. We're not landing for a couple more minutes. It says 7 at the bottom. We're not going to make that in 7 minutes. We're just too far out for the approach. I'll take the landing lights now, it's below 10,000.
Speedbird 8047, right heading 310, right heading 310.
Right heading 310 for Speedbird 8047. 310.
Speedbird 914, left for 30.
Speedbird 912, continue approach, runway 30, preceding traffic, Airbus A320neo, sol final, runway 30.
Continue approach 30, we've got the A320neo in sight, Speedbird 912.
Yeah, this is virtually ultra settings on 1660, Dom. Not TI, just standard 1660 this. The recent patches for stability and frame rates and all that have done wonders on my system. A lot of people saying there's bugs and issues with it, but for me personally, I've seen none of those on my end. Most of Flight Sim performing hopefully as well as you'd expect.
Speedbird 9er12, contact Bilbao Tower 118.5, you go by.
118.5, thanks for the sub today, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Nivel de vuelo 150.
Vamos a ver si dejamos la frecuencia, si escuchamos la frecuencia cuando entremos, que estábamos hablando.
So yes, just 2 seconds, do apologise if you did lose connection in a second.
Right heading 270, final vector, clear LS approach, runway 30.
Corresponde a 5-1, Space 2 inicial, pulso 0.
Okay, so we can get to the voice from tower, that's very good.
Iberia... Espera que vuelva atrás. Speedbird 8047, please confirm, right heading 270, cleared for LS approach, runway 30.
Left heading 270 and cleared LS approach, runway 30, Speedbird 8047. Reduce to 20 knots. Speed brakes out, steady airplane down a little bit.
3003, Bilbao aproximación, buena, contacto radar, nivel de vuelo 160. Continúe el rumbo 150, descienda para nivel de vuelo 90.
The runway in sights? Runways in sights.
El nivel de vuelo 90 para Iberia 3003.
Localizer active. Just now got to wait until we hit the glide slope, which I thought we were a bit too high for, but with Pappy's, it's all red at this point.
Nivel de vuelo 90, correcto. Iberia 3003.
Flaps position 1. Ah, there you go. Bang on. We will give speed control back to the aircraft now and activate the approach phase. 1016. Temperature is 15 centigrade. Sorry, never did this, didn't I?
Speedbird 8047, contact Bilbao Tower 118.5, see you, bye-bye.
Contact tower on 118.5 for Speedbird 8047. Thank you very much. Just about to establish now. Good evening, Bilbao Tower, Speedbird A047, established runway 30. Continue approach number 2 for land, Speedbird A047.
Good luck, have a good landing.
Flaps position 2. Flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
Continue to slow down. Relatively steep approach, this must admit. Steeper than I was expecting for the approach into Bilbao. Given that the city itself is surrounded by mountains and hills on all sides, it can make sense that we need to come in from slightly higher up. But it's just a case of, again, just adjust the aircraft speeds and altitude. Keep it steady on both heading and altitude, and then use speed brakes to adjust the airspeed. Flaps as well, we'll make sure to use those once we get there. About 7 miles load landing gear. Flaps down to 4 for landing, and then bring it aircraft into land. We'll use medium brakes. So we go to retract and on to landing. High final, but we're established and localizer. Citra.
Torre Vueling 1427, estamos
Steep
puesto en
approach.
marcha del proceso. 1427, puesto en marcha del proceso, pero van encarando hacia el este, la 1017.
Gear down. Flaps position 3.
Flaps 3.
Flaps 4.
Full flaps.
2,500.
Right. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
So I hope that traffic in front of us will have vacated. Just a couple of seconds.
1365, Unicom 22.8.
Unicom 1 to use on 8, Speedbird 1365.
Speedbird 8047, runway 30, clear to land wind 080 knots.
Clear to land runway 30, Speedbird 8047. Right.
Speedbird 991, continue vacating out of the French Via Bravo, position number 2.
Pre-land checks. Gear down, 3 greens, flaps set for landing, spoilers armed, brakes set, cabin secured, without lane clearance. Pre-land checklist complete. Set altitude 4,000.
Continue on the right via Bravo, position number 2.
Altitude sets.
Oh, apologies about that. Continue via Bravo to the right and position number 2. Sorry about that. Speedbird 991.
We're from beta minus 8 feet per minute landing we did last time. That's not going to happen, I can tell you that for a fact now. Minus 8 per minute, that was way too soft yesterday. Bilbao though, a bit more of a challenging approach. Also an upward slope runway, so we're going to have to cater for that as well. We're going to get a tad behind schedule, about a minute and a half, which given that we're 10 minutes late to departing at Gatwick, ain't too bad, I must admit. Ain't too bad at all. 1,000, stable approach, autopilot's off, I'm control.
Morin 1427, ¿sabes por rodar? Negativo,
Recibiremo. Ya me bendice.
500.
Takeoff steady.
$400 above. 300. Minimum.
Minimums continue.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Throttle.
5.
Reverse is set. Knots. 80 knots. This is cut. Release the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bilbao. Flaps up.
Retract flaps.
Ahora sí, Wedding 1427.
1427, dinos solo recorridos pista 30.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Clear the runway marker here.
047, continue via Bravo, position number 1.
about 60 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
Continue via Bravo, position 1 for Speedbird 8047.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight.
Tango Charlie, pista 30, Wedding 1427.
If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of
Speedbird 8047, continue on the right via Bravo and position number 1.
Speedbird 9129, be my position.
Select sets. APU starts. Flight director land systems off. Speedbird 8047 requesting taxi to the stand.
Taxi via Tango, Bravo and stand number 1.
Taxi via Tango Bravo stand 1 for Speedbird 8047. Thank you very much. Don't forget, we have got a replay this landing, so if you wish to watch it from the passenger perspective, don't go to just yet, we have got a little bit more to go with the stream. It's not over just yet.
90102, continue to position number 2 behind your company traffic.
Position number 2, stand up, stand on.
Bueno, 1427, tracking alternative traffic,
round charts for
compañía detrás.
the airport 2 seconds. It's going to be parking stands. Stand 1. So make a left onto Bravo, and it's the first terminal gates on our left hand side. Nice and easy taxi today, nice and easy.
Bueno, 1427 copió.
Sí, detrás de Wedding mantenemos y alineamos.
Approach, very nice, Amjad. Hopefully we'll get a chance to spot you on the final shortly. Left onto Bravo. One. Next one should be 1. Perfect. Make a left, and that will be our gates. It's freeway scenery in Indigo. Yes, this is off of Flights Not 2. It's a freeway Bilbao scenery. Does look very good actually. One of my One of my favourites. Well, so do the freeway series again. We'll be featured in that series, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Next time, it's anonymous.
And that'll do.
PZ8047, Uniform 22 good night.
12.4, Speed 8047. Thank you very much, take care, and have a good night. Bye bye. APU is available.
Bilbao Torre, buenas
APU
noches.
active.
Iberia 3003. Descendiendo nivel de vuelo
Engines
3010.
off.
Rumbo 330.
Zero Unicom. Go for that end of flight logbook there. I did see the aircraft there slew across. It's very naughty of them. They shouldn't have slewed across. They should have stayed in their gates. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bilbao. The time right now is approximately 20 minutes past 11. Temperature outside at 50 degrees centigrade with clear skies to get you into Spain. We thank you for flying British Airways. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us today, and we hope to see you again in the very near future. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check please. So play that for the cabin. We'll get the jet bridge connected to the aircrafts. There we go. Must be as well, sorry, make sure the ground crews are happy to move up to the aircrafts. We won't switch over to external power since that causes the weird wing flex issue of the replays later, so we'll leave it on APU power. But yeah, passengers will now depart the aircraft and make their way into the terminal. It's 86% satisfaction, you can't really complain about that. Not a perfect flight, well, the flight itself was fine. Delays throughout the flights from departure to arrival, so you can't really say too much about that. But overall, can't really fault the flights. We'll finish flights on Volanta. We will disconnect from IVAO. Thank you for the ATL coverage today. Full coverage for the whole thing virtually. We missed out a bit on the English channel, but virtually the whole coverage was there, so a very, very good flight indeed for that. We will stop recording the replay as well, so it's important. And let us end the flight on PACX. So VA8047, A320neo from Gatwick to Bilbao. 1 hour 31 minute flight time today. Plan departure was 35, pilot 42. Arrivals 12:10, we're up to 12:13. 109 passengers, 86 satisfaction, land rate 124, and block time 2 hours and 1 minute. So short delayed traffic and a soft landing. So yeah, we're going to lose a few points on the record for the slightly late arrival. I mean, if you look at my on-time record, I'm loading up the flight report there. We passing note operations statistics. We are still about 61% on time. So for every 10 flights we do, 4 of them are late. So we really need to work on that as well. But our landing rate 184 can't really fault that too badly, can we? Alright, close that now. The flight reports I'm going to drop in chats. There's a link there. And let us now load up the replay. We'll do London flight tomorrow, one lift, that's the plan, on the A330 from Porto to Heathrow. Clear all the messages, turn off GWS. We'll do the right hand side passenger view first. I don't know, something I've updated, but it doesn't like the wing flex anymore, the replay. I'll have to report that as a bug. That's definitely a recent thing there. Door's not working either. Yeah, it's done that again. Try and give the replay mod a quick kicking, see if I can get it back to life. Well, it's definitely going to work now because it's all shut off. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Ah, okay, apart from the wing flex... See, I don't know, something about the wing flex doesn't like this replay. I don't know what causes it. PACX is fine with Microsoft Flight Sim Galley. PACX is perfectly alright. It's an issue with the replay, not issue with PACX. PACX is fine, Galley. It's always been fine. If that's an issue you got, Galley, it's you've installed it wrong. But PACX for me works absolutely fine, as demonstrated in every single stream I do with PACX involved. No point pinning it to an add-on that you've got no idea how it works. Yeah, I'm going to report it as a bug to the developer because it's not quite like in the A32NX. Something's not quite right. Well, I guess we'll have a look at the landing replay as far as it goes, I guess. It's the softest soft touchdown as ever. It's not very smooth to DI that. If it works fine, Galley, what's the point of making the complaint? Makes no sense there, dude. You're just being disrespectful. Right, yeah, we'll report that as a bug to the replay developer because that's not quite right. So, apart from that, we'll watch our chat from passenger point of view, I guess. There you go. Nice and soft. Saint parking. Right, Drawyah across the gate. We'll just leave it in stand. Right, so that's a flight from London Gatwick to Bilbao. That was the FlyByWire A32NX British Airways colours. That's IVAO, that's Flight Sim, you guys know the drill. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed the video stream. If you did, leave a like. If you did, do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much for support. And yeah. I am now myself off to bed. Take care, guys. Have a good one. And I'll see you soon for some more Flight Sim action. Have a good night.